here. I was going to go out this morning and drop some dead trees with a chainsaw, but it's still raining, not very heavily, but enough that I couldn't really be bothered going out. And anyway, I've had a bit of a think about our lightning strike the other day. Now, aussysurvival call it an EMP, and he's actually quite correct, I think, now that I think about it. In certain circles, an EMP really refers to a high altitude atomic blast set off by the bad guys to ruin a country. There's three elements to it, that sort of EMP, E1, E2 and E3. And the E2 element is very similar to a lightning strike. And what happens is that the energy couples into electronic wiring or electrical wiring, and I think that's what's happened here. It's coupled into the 240 volt wiring of the house, and that in turn has gone through and blown up the output stage of the inverter. I don't really know why it wouldn't have harmed anything else, but it's a bit of a black art, I think, this EMP stuff. And back in the day when I worked in building control systems, we would have protected such circuits with what we call MOVs, M-O-V, or metal oxide varistor. I think I'll be looking into getting some of those, or maybe there's a more modern equivalent these days. So anyhow, that's just a quick note on the EMP strike, I'm going to now call it. So for more stuff on EMP, I think that's more probably a subject for the Patreon channel when I start that off. Until then, Grey Nomad out.